It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes,
Where
sir.
we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick.
Yeah.
6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
Reed.
And yeah, today we have probably will be our last solo episode
Okay.
for 2024. We made it all the way to December 2024 with the High Heels and Tea Podcast. So this has been dope. How you feel?
I feel good. I feel amazing.
Yes, it feels rewarding.
Yes, we've been getting it in.
Yeah, the consistency.
Yes.
I've been enjoying when I go out, people notice us, of course, and people would notice you from doing the podcast. And in St. Louis, which has always been a thing, where I always talked about like how people don't know I'm from St. Louis. And now they kind of getting it. This morning, a little bit. This morning, I went to drop off the rental, and the guy walked up to me and he was like, "Crystal?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, girl, you be doing that heels class." I was like, "You following?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." It's like, yeah. But he was talking about the heels class. But when he pulled up his profile, he was like, "I rap with a Muppet," and I was like,
Rap with a who?
"A Muppet, like a Sesame Street Muppet."
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, you want some content around that?"
That would be dope, though. He come back with happy.
Yes, I talked to the Muppet. Is it a Muppet, a puppet?
It's a Muppet.
Oh, okay. A puppet?
A puppet.
A puppet. What the fuck is a Muppet?
A hand puppet.
But what's a Muppet?
A
then?
Muppet is off of.
Is that the hairstyle?
Nah, that's a mullet.
Oh, a mullet. Okay.
A Muppet is off of the damn cartoon.
So it is something.
Yeah.
It's a puppet,
It's,
but it's not.
The Muppet is the frog that dates the pig.
No, that's Kermit. Kermit. That's Kermit the Frog.
No, we gotta look it up.
Anyway, what you know what I'm saying?
What the hell is a Muppet?
Yeah, but okay, so it's a black puppet, not Muppet.
Okay.
All right, I had 1 cup of coffee this morning. Okay, it's a black puppet that he uses, whatever. But bottom line, it was really dope. This been a real dope year for the High Heels and Tea Podcast. So we excited to bring y'all into our world in 2025. It's gonna get even better and bigger. Y'all gonna love it. Okay.
Definitely.
So y'all know when it's a solo episodes, we typically just get a little bit loose. We don't try to be too coordinated. When you see we got some blue cords in our hands, that means we've been jotting down some random shit we saw on social media, out of the group chats, etc. So I'm about to kick off with something super random, but it's gonna be dope. It's gonna sport good conversation.
I should say random.
Yes, yeah, because it has nothing to do with nothing. We ain't talking about no business. We ain't talking about nothing. We talk about random things that's on social media. So even with the things that I'm asking, these are things that I probably saw the trend for a while, or was just a great topic. And I'm just like, dang, I would love to bring that, to the podcast and create content around that topic. Yeah. Okay, so boom. Take money out of it.
Okay.
What's the most romantic thing a guy has ever done for you? I know. I know.
Thing.
Yeah.
Take money out of.
Take the money out. Take the money off the dresser.
I could say I've had a guy polish my toenails before.
And you found that romantic? Why?
Because it was considerate. It was like
Your toenails weren't.
They wouldn't polish at the time. Nah, they wouldn't done.
So wait, was it out of like, I feel sorry for you, polish it, or was it like, ooh, girl, them toes so pretty?
Like a pedicure type of deal. It was like a massage.
Yeah.
It was like a soak my feet.
Yeah.
It was like a tending to.
Yeah.
And like just the whole shebang bam. Not just necessarily like, this bitch need her feet done.
Yeah.
No, it was just like, I think it was more of a genuine situation. It definitely made me feel good. It definitely also changed my expectations for men when people say all the time, men will do what they want to do for certain people.
Yeah.
So I think that was super romantic.
What happened to him?
What happened to him? We ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay. Try to see if he had put some time in.
Oh, he put some time in.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I married him.
Oh, okay. See, that's what happened to him. That's what
He
happened
happens
to him.
to him.
Oh, that's dope.
What
I like
about you?
that. Shit. Oh man.
You supposed to think about
I know I couldn't. I could. Oh, gee. Well, okay. Let me not say that.
Without money.
Without money, I will, and 100%, I will say similar to what you said, but will be like a foot massage. Doing the heels class, after doing the heels class, like, hey, put your foot right here, and just taking the heels off, massaging my feet. That is something that was super thoughtful, romantic, everything, and especially because I'm a burn survivor. It's like I forget like the touch sometimes, and it's like, oh, rub that score, scratch that score right there. Yes, scratch that little part right there.
What about, I just
Yes.
thought about something else. What about picnic? Somebody ever took you on a picnic?
Oh yeah, for sure, but that costs money. Although it's inexpensive, because you go to Subway, get some bag of chips, and
What
get
if we
your
made the sandwiches at home?
like tuna sandwiches and stuff.
Just like a regular little sandwich,
So
little cold cut sandwich,
that's
little turkey, little ham.
so I never had it to that degree where the person actually made it, but I've had picnics which was just like extremely inexpensive route. Go to like, Forest Park or whatever, go to the hill and then just sit down and watch the view or whatever. So I've had that, I put heels on too when I
Yeah, me too.
yeah. I was like,
and I got talked about. You gonna wear heels to a picnic? I'm like, you better pick me up.
Yeah. No, I just tiptoe like the hill or whatever. It was with my ex. But when it comes to picnics, I don't have a problem with picnic. I actually was invited on like a golf date.
I want to go.
And it was like at that time it was like 90 degrees outside, and I told them no.
Yeah.
I said I can't be outside in the heat. That long, I'm gonna start sweating, and then I'm not gonna look cute like I look on Instagram. So no, okay. But we went to Top Golf, which is still outdoors, but in a more controlled environment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was dope. But
a better setting, and you get food. And
yeah. And so I mentioned that because I was thinking like, okay, a picnic is fine with me. I don't care how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you prep the food at home or you get something catered. I don't care how that part goes. My only concern that I would have is being outdoors and what the weather feels like. And bugs. I hate bugs.
That part too.
Yeah.
I agree with you on the bugs.
Yeah. So I can even put flats on. I put tennis shoes on. I don't care and come. But the fact that the weather might change my mood about it, or insects might change my mood about it.
Look, I'm thinking now, like you got my whole.
I know, it's such a good question. I know.
I guess because of the finances part, but I have had somebody like cook dinner for me and like set up the table really nice and like dressed up like
give you like a restaurant feel.
like dressed up like an actual butler.
Really?
And, like put the thing on his arm. And
he create a menu.
No menu was created, but
okay.
the food was there. I just came in, walked in, and pulled this chair out for me. So it was kind of like that. I guess it would still be like finances a little
because
bit.
you paying for it, but still, it's a little different. It's the thoughtfulness of it.
It's romanticism.
Okay. All right. So, what's the most you've ever done for a man that wasn't your man?
Most I ever done for a man
That was it wasn't your man.
Ooh,
So what is this? This is a great area though, because it's like if I do something for you, you're not my man. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
If I understand that and I just want to do something thoughtful for you. So let's talk to both sides. Let's talk to a side where it's nothing to it. It's just like, you know what? I know it's your birthday coming up and I want to do something nice. I can afford to do it, and I just wanted to do it for you. And then let's talk to when you want it. It's for like, I like you. So this is because this is a I like you gift. Yeah.
There wasn't my man. That's part right there. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Let me see. I don't know. I can't think of nothing.
See,
I can't. I'm sitting here like,
I could think of a million things because I'm always giving gifts. So I don't even be tripping off for like,
Situation.
yeah, it don't have to be an occasion. If I'm talking to you and meaning like we're having a conversation and in that conversation I hear something that you're saying,
Just being thoughtful.
yeah, I'll actually go get it and be like, hey, here, I got this for you. So I'm gonna name a couple of things. I have a friend who mentioned like who travels a lot, every time he goes to different hotels, he brings a candle with him because he said he doesn't like the scent of the candle, and he travels a lot with his businesses and stuff or whatever that he has. So I bought him a candle. When I saw him, next time I saw him, I had a candle and I had his favorite candies too that he told me. Okay. I mean, when I tell you I could go down the list, I kind of feel like a trick.
You be tricked.
I got I had another.
People be like,
I ain't drinking.
yeah, I know Crystal Lee be tricking. It ain't Rihanna.
I had another, but you gotta really be my friend. I had another friend who got shot up a lot or whatever, and we talked about the healing process with our bodies because again I was burned, and it's a whole different like journey that you want to heal physically, not only emotionally and mentally, but physically as well. And so he was sharing with me like how his arms get stiff and he constantly needs massages and stuff like that. Because I still to this day, I constantly need foot massages to help like,
Everything, your nerves and
help
your
my feet.
tendons.
Yep, my tendons and that skin and all that good stuff. So what I did was I had bought him this deluxe massager that was also mobile because he was driving a lot too at that time. So you can take it, you can wrap it around wherever port. And every time I talk to him, he'd be like, man, when I tell you that's the best fucking gift anyone has ever gotten. It was only $35. So it's like,
It's the thought that
man, I can just keep going. I just always give it
I
this
got
shit.
one.
I'm gonna stop though.
I got one.
Look, I had to talk to him.
I was messing with this guy that worked
Yeah.
outside a lot.
Okay.
And, during the summer time, of course, it's very hot here. So I thought a really good gift for him would be one of those fans that go around your neck to keep you cool. I bought him one of those. So
That's a good gift.
he was excited about it. Yeah. So, but that wasn't my man.
He like, stupid bitch, this don't work out to 80 degrees.
And he getting a little cool breeze.
He don't get you a little
But you can put water in it too.
And that helps you.
So,
That
and
helps
also
you.
just keep
Yeah,
it cool.
yeah.
But you outside all day. I can't do
Yeah.
nothing about that.
I'm about to say I got one more gift to give. I'm giving, and I already shipped it out.
That's the gift you told me you was gonna give.
Yeah, and I sent it to the group chat.
Okay, yep.
So I actually shipped it. Yep, and he get it tomorrow. And I ain't giving no more
Bugged up
gift.
like that. I was like, she was not playing.
Yes, you should see that. I have made him a custom video to go with the gift. Can't wait till he open it, and get this gift. But yeah, that's it though. I'm done. I'm done giving gifts.
Okay, no problem.
I just got a lot of love to give, and I just give it to my friends.
Ain't nothing wrong with giving gifts.
Yeah, it's not, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not going to turn off being a giver, but I'm just going to become more reserved.
Yes.
Like, I'm not saying this with no regret either, by the way. So it's nothing that I regret. It's not like I feel crazy or nothing at all, because I have 100% understanding why I decide to do anything.
Meanwhile, I want people to give me gifts.
Yeah, and I do too. But then I don't. But then I do. Then I don't. Then I do. Then I don't.
I want somebody to give me a gift and be thoughtful about things that I say and listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just like, just doing the regular basic things.
Speaking of that, what has been the best gift you've ever got from someone that wasn't your man, though? That it shows. We talked through what is an act of someone has ever done for you. Yeah. Technically, that's what that was without putting money to it. But now putting money to it, what has been like something that was thoughtful? It doesn't matter the cost of it.
A very thoughtful gift that I received was I got a surprise massage one day. I've been complaining about needing a massage, and I was over somebody's house, and then they just basically say, "Hey, come downstairs," and they had a lady there with a massage table and the massage, and it was like, "Lay down and get a massage." So that was super.
Now that would have made me cry. I would have went in. I would have been like, "What's your ring size?" I just don't know. Like, I just want to get you a ring. Like, It's not like that. I just want to get you a ring, though. You're like, it's a gift. What's your ring size?
So yeah, that was a good gift. That was very thoughtful.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
was
needed it.
so. That sounds beautiful. Oh, snook.
What about you?
So it's a little tough, but I do know what stands out for me. What stand out for me still to this day, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember the dude's name. If I were to see him, I wouldn't even know it's him. But I remember what he did. I do. No, he would have to literally be like, "You don't remember me. Remember when you stayed in O'Fallon?" And he would have to do all of that. And I know who you are in my mind from your ex,
Yeah.
because he was a really cool person. But I don't remember his name. I don't remember
His face.
I don't. I just genuinely don't.
Sorry.
Sorry, but I remember what you did. So what he did was we were dating and we were going out a lot. And this was when I was like in college full time, working full time. My daughters were little. And this is how long ago this was at that. And this is how much that resonated with me. And so what he did was he invited me on a date and I got real sick and I was like, hey, I can't go on the date. I'm real sick and I'm about to drop my daughters off with my mom for the weekend and I'm just going to be home and I'll hit you up when I feel better. So he showed up at my house. I was literally on the couch, and I never cared. I know we talked about the pop-ups before. I never cared about pop-ups because if I talk to you, I kind of talk to you, you know what I'm saying? And I was younger too. But anyway, so he popped up at my house and he had this box. And in the box it had canned soup, NyQuil, Tylenol. It had absolutely everything in there. It was like a care box. And he was just like, I really wanted to give this to you because you take care of everyone else. And he's like, you have no one to take care of you. And I was like, damn. You're right. Don't nobody take care of me. And it was beautiful. And so he actually ended up, instead of us going out having a date, he stayed in with me. We just watched movies. I took the medicine. When I felt better, I set up and, things like that. So,
but yeah. That's funny you say that. I've done that for somebody.
Yeah, a care
package.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my long distance relationship.
See?
Yeah, I have done that for other people.
Miss you, where you at?
But I wish somebody do that for me.
I would do too. Today, especially. I was telling Terry how expensive Chicago was. I was like, God damn, I need a man.
That part.
Sheesh.
I would like for a care package when I come on my period. I would
really. What would that look like?
Care package, like if you like ice cream, cookies, because we always have those cravings. Some thermal heat pads, some leaves, some maybe just something just to soothe you. Maybe like some eucalyptus to take a bath. Just something that just soothes you. Just to look out like a thoughtful something. Yeah, that would be a dope PMS care package.
See, meanwhile, I just want to cuddle and put my booty with a pad on.
Yeah, but if you can't cuddle with the person, then
see something?
Yeah.
Nah, I want cuddles.
What was the name say? Do something make me feel good.
Do something that make me feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I realized too, to that space, the older I'm getting, and I know you kind of talk to this too.
With my pants.
Yeah, put my pad on.
Don't worry about my period.
Just love me so much that you don't even care about the pad.
Them period panties would get me together though.
You wear period panties?
Yeah.
That's lazy. How does that work?
It feels so better.
You pull them off when it's time to change?
Yeah, put them off.
Just like a pad. That's how you would change up.
Panties. They just got a thick layer in the middle.
So do you wear them overnight?
You can wear them anytime. I bought a couple pair. So I wear overnight or I wear them through the day. And yeah.
It is. Hold on. I forgot what I was just about to say, but that is really dope and creative because you don't have to worry about your underwear getting ruined.
Nope.
With that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they comfortable.
And I recently just accidentally bought some pads that came from my fucking throat to the to the back of my neck.
But then with pads, I can't wear all pads. Always with that green shit in there. I'm allergic to it.
So, but no, with the thick ass, the long ass pads, those the ones when you have a baby. That one was huge. But no, I slept like a baby with them.
I bet.
I put them on. I was like, how did I sleep so good? Yes. And my daughters. My daughters had to wear them too. My baby girl's like, I'm gonna just put my jacket over my leg. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get them big ass pads. But
Got them babies working around with
yeah,
a diaper on at school.
the big ass pads. She got to fold it 3 times. Cause if it's this big on me,
You know, it's
yeah,
triple, quadruple the
shit.
size.
So I might look into some pad panties.
It just feels so much better. And then I have to buy the organic pads.
Uh-huh.
And so it's just cheaper too for me because them organic pads is expensive.
Yeah, and I think one of my daughters like that too. Okay, I was about to say something else. I forgot what I was about to say. I'm gonna when I watch this episode, I'm like, that's what I was gonna say. It might come back to me. I'm gonna move on, though. I'm gonna move on. Okay, so this is the last question that I have written down. Okay, and I want to hear the stories of how you found out you was getting cheated on.
Ooh, take it back. Take it back.
Take it back.
Let me see.
It's okay. We've healed. We've healed. We can talk about this with a smile these days.
What's the best story?
I'm like, shit, which time?
Let me, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna have 2 stories though.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna take it back to high school. The
Okay.
one time because I've always dated older guys. I was a freshman dating a junior.
Okay.
And so in my high school, I don't know if this everybody high school, but the different classes, their lockers were on different floors.
Yes.
So
yeah.
the juniors' lockers were like on the main floor, and the freshmen was like down in the basement, tucked off. So my boyfriend, of course, his locker is like by my classes because I got classes, well, upper classes. So I was using his locker. So needless to say, I was actually friends with his little sister as well. But
course.
it was one day I'm in his locker. I'm getting my books and stuff out. Here comes this girl to the locker. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, you must be such and so sister." I was like, "Oh yeah. What's your name?" And she's like, "Oh, this is so and so, and yeah, that's my boyfriend." I was like, "Oh, that's your boyfriend?" I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I was like, "Oh, I never met you before." I was like, "It's good meeting you, such and so and so." So then that day, he ends up walking around like the way that our school was made up. He saw us talking, and so he didn't walk up at that particular time.
Hell no.
But then, but then I saw. So our school, so kind of like if you look. It was like 2 sides to the school. So if you look out this window, you can see to the other side of the school. So I was sitting at the locker again in between my classes, and I looked across the window to the other side of the school. He was kissing her on the other side. The other side of the school.
It's like, shit, she already know anyway.
Right, but when I say I tried to run around, but you had to go like 4 to get to the other side of school. So like I tried to run around to get to school by the time I got to her.
Not
that
you,
was
Rose.
gone.
We'll call her Rose. Little Titanic looking.
I'm like, oh, what is? But yeah, that was super funny to me. That was the end of that relationship. But another time.
Wait, you didn't address him?
I mean, yeah, that was after the fact. So,
Okay.
like I said, we weren't in the same classes because we were in different classes. So it happened like later on that day.
So how was that though? Like when you addressed them, and you had to
But
still
he already
continue
knew.
to, you had to go to the classes with him. How did that?
I didn't have any classes with him.
Oh,
per
but
se.
okay,
But
just-
it was just
but on
like
that side,
yeah.
so you will see him in passing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just funny.
Yeah,
like
right.
I'm like dang. But I understood why because I was a freshman. It was a lot of stuff that I couldn't do. My cousin wouldn't let me go out the house at a certain time. I wasn't having sex. He was having sex. I was all far as I was going to go was maybe a hickey or something, but I wasn't doing anything. So I understood it as I got older. Like, yeah, I just was out of my league. That wasn't
I was
where I was at that time.
I would have came back on the upperclassman floor with a new nigga, walking past him like, yeah.
Period.
That happened to me too though in high school. I didn't get cheated on, but I was talking to a dude, and because I wasn't sexually active or anything like that with him, and the girl who was known for being sexually active with everybody, well, I tell you, I got left behind so quick.
It happened.
Yeah, it's like Crystal ain't giving up them draws.
That happened to me a lot of
Holy
times.
shit!
That happened to me a lot of times in high school though.
Yeah. Them niggas will let you go, but you ain't giving it up. They like,
They like, oh,
man, I better be playing with you.
So.
Yeah.
But my second time, this was funny though. So the girl, I actually grew up with this girl, and I used to let her arch my eyebrows and play with my hair and do all this stuff. Ended up the guy that I was dating at the time, he ended up start messing with the girl. So I'm still going up there, letting her arch my eyebrows.
She putting
doing all
3
this.
cuts and shit in your eyebrows and you don't know. She putting your eyebrows up. You like,
She did get me right. She didn't
did?
fuck my shit up.
Okay.
But the whole time I'm
Okay.
sitting there, you know how you do. We go for, that's like therapy for us.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Eyebrows, that's just like self-care. I'm sitting here talking about my man's hood, telling all this. Like that stuff you see on social media. All
Yeah.
the time.
They be like, "Bang." I saw you texting I'm saying though, the messages that your Jawan sent is like the message my Jawan sent, and now your beautician
But
then
she knew
uppercut you in
who
the
my
sleep.
man was. She knew. It wasn't like it was a
Okay.
secret. So she was intentionally doing this.
Okay.
And so I eventually
All for one and one for all.
Yeah, I eventually caught them out somewhere together. Yeah. And that was fucking hilarious.
No.
And she was so scared. She thought I was gonna beat her ass. But I was like, girl, I ain't got time. I'm
Girl,
like,
you can
it's
have
over.
them.
Yeah, it's done. But that was fun.
You can have them. Nobody
It was fun. I
cares.
laughed it.
And that's all when we young. It just
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
So
100%.
I don't know.
What about you?
Yeah. Shit. I feel like I was born getting cheated on.
Hey, it is.
I remember when my heart broke. The story of my life. Shit, who do I start with? Oh, I got a good one. I remember with my oldest daughter dad, right? We had her obviously super young. And we broke up before she was even born. But this is why, even till this day, I do not date dudes with young kids, because everybody keep trying to work their relationship out with their baby mama. They always want their family still. I don't care how much he say he hate her. They be wanting their family. And this, my oldest daughter dad kind of like gave me that, assumption to everyone, made it more generalized. But so he always wanted to try to date me still, and I didn't like him. But anyway, one day I was like, all right, bet we can talk, we can date. And we did. We started back talking, started back going together and all the good stuff. And he was on his way to a friend's house. And he was like, all right, I'll be back. I'm about to go, la, la, la. I'm like, cool. He was at my house. He was leaving my house to go to a friend's house. And I picked the phone up. And he was dialing numbers or whatever, because I knew it was only him.
Get back to the house.
Yeah, it was a house phone. So this, I'm telling you, I've been getting cheated on for so long.
Oh,
But no,
man.
so he's dialing a number, and he called his friend or whatever, and a friend like, yeah, you on your way? He's like, yeah, man, Tiffany been blowing me up, trying to get you to come over. And she said, when you coming back? He's like, oh, I'm on my way now. Tell her to meet me over there. And he's like, that bitch ain't talking about giving me no pussy, you know what I mean? And so they on the phone, they setting it all up for everything that happened over there. Yeah, the whole time I'm on the phone. And I didn't even approach him about it for like a couple of weeks, but he can tell my attitude changed for sure. And when he made a comment, he was just like, yeah, girls just be tripping. He's like, I don't care about none of them, blah, blah, blah. I say, yeah, because if, they ain't doing this for you, you ain't trying to hear it. And he was like, what you talking about? I was like, I heard your conversation with so-and-so. And that,
Tiffany.
about Tiffany. That was the last time, last time, you know what I mean? Gone out. Look, next baby daddy, flip the page.
I got one question for you.
Look, flip the
On that
page.
note,
Yes, yes.
Have you ever found another phone?
No, I've never found another phone.
I found a secret phone in the trunk.
I think with me, I always been, and I kind of mentioned this, one of the things with me, because I have all these computer degrees, I've always been great with finding information. So I used to be hacking in your MySpace. I used to be hacking in your email. I would change your email password to something only I know, to where you can't get in it. So then when people do send you notifications and inboxes from social media, I saw it first. I used to do all that. I ain't play. I pride myself when I was younger on that. Today, no, I don't do that. I don't go through phones. I don't do nothing at all. And I hope I never have to ever feel like, oh, I should have. No, I don't even want to be aligned with that today. But I done found so much shit out. Yeah, I done found so much shit out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so into that space, and we're gonna end this episode based off of cheating. How do you define cheating? Because that's where you will get caught up at with somebody, because you'll see messages and you're like, that's cheating, emotionally cheating, obviously. But for some people, they feel like that's not it. Like if that, although it's smoke, it's not fire.
Anything that leads up to the premise of having sexual intercourse is cheating. So whether you're having a conversation about something, whether you're meeting somebody, whether that's something, because it's a possibility that can lead to that.
Yeah. So I'm with you 100%. I personally feel like if there's anything that you wouldn't do in front of me, right?
If anything that you
Yeah.
feel like you can't tell me about,
Yeah.
then you're cheating.
Yeah, you're lying.
You're not being transparent.
Yeah, you ain't being transparent. You ain't being honest or transparent.
Exactly. You faking my business.
Anyway, I got
phone it.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, real quick. What happened? How did you find a phone in the trunk? And how did you know it was a spare phone for cheating purposes?
So just like you, Miss Technology.
Yeah.
So I was going in the trunk for something.
Yes.
And at this particular time, the motherfucker started ringing.
Shirley. This is Barbara.
Pick up the phone. I look at the phone, and I'm like, what? And this had to be like.
It had no passcodes on it.
This was like in 2009.
Okay, so the motherfucker flipped.
So this this was like now.
She said, "What the fuck is Shirley?"
It was like the smaller ones, the little Nokia
Yeah.
or whatever. So no password and nothing like that on the phone.
Yeah.
And so it rang. And I'm like, and I declined the call, but then I started going through everything, looking at all bitches.
Oh man.
All bitches. Then start going through the text message. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, shit, this nigga. I'm like, this bitch. So then I take it in the house.
Who the fuck? Thank you, baby. I forgot. Hey, no.
Bad, crazy. But then,
I got another question. I got another
promised to get rid of the phone. But then one day we at my people's house. He got his coat hanging up on a coat hanger. He asked me to go get his coat.
Yeah.
So I'm looking in his pockets. What's in the pocket?
Oh my God! Not the brand new Kia.
Not the phone.
Not the red Kia. Oh my God!
I'm like, Lord, just
save it. I want to be like this guy. Rain on me.
Stupid.
Love, won't you? That's how you was doing.
Be single, dude.
Oh my God! What is the dumbest excuse you've heard while we talking about cheating? Or why like you caught the person cheating? What was some shit that they said that made you say, I ain't that dumb. I ain't that dumb. I go. Why you contemplate?
Yeah, because
I ain't even tell y'all all my cheating stories. But anyway, the dumbest thing I heard, I saw messages, right, in the phone. And the messages was crazy as fuck. Like, wow. And I'm like, what's up with this? And first off, I never went through no one's phone. I went through people's email. I went through people's social media.
But not the phone.
Not my ex-husband, the ones before him, okay? But I've never went through no one's phone. But somehow, magically, it's like, their phone would just, yeah. And I'm like, oh, babe, hold on. You left your, who the fuck? That's literally how things always happen with me, right? And so it was one of those situations where the messages were just there. He had to just been texting this woman, and he's texting her, and she's texting back. And so he told me that wasn't him texting her. He told me that he let his coworker use his phone.
It was AI.
And this was before AI. Now I think that would be an excuse a lot of people would say. But he said he let his coworker use his phone, and the coworker was texting somebody back and forth. He's like, I don't never even check the messages. I just know, they gotta be him.
It gotta be for him.
I was like,
so how he texting on his phone?
He said his coworker didn't have a phone, so he gave his coworker his phone.
But he was at work that day.
He was at work.
He had just got off.
He got off, but we was out. But still, the messages were fresh enough to where I'm like,
that didn't make sense.
This doesn't make sense, because how is the messages at this time? Because obviously that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be like, okay, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's fine if you want to say that. Although I'm not that dumb. But what about the 6 and 7 8, 9. What?
Outside
Oh
hours.
my God. That was just, I would never forget that. I was just like, that was stupid.
No, I wouldn't say he didn't say nothing stupid.
Yeah.
What he said to me was, "Why you going through my phone?"
That sound like me today. What you doing? Oh, no, I don't know that nigga. It's just Instagram. It's just Instagram. No, damn.
I said, "You right." That's exactly what I said. You're absolutely correct.
Oh, man.
I should not. I shouldn't even have to go through your phone.
I shouldn't have to go
I
through
should
your
be-
phone, man.
I used to, when y'all be going through phones, which I used to go through the phone, they'd be asleep. I take all the way downstairs in the laundry room. That's like your days. I be always
That's
all
the
way-
worst, though.
all the way downstairs.
That's the worst. I can't. That's why I say I can't truly tell you if I grew till I get a relationship.
Man, have you ever had a situation where you answer the phone and the bitch act like you wasn't his man?
Like what? No.
Like you. I had that situation happen to me. She's
I-
like, why you answering his phone?
Oh Lord, no.
Like, what
Oh
you
Lord, no.
like what's wrong? Like I'm baffled there. Like I'm
No.
confused.
I ain't never had that, but I've had situations where women contacted me.
Mhm.
I mean, one day I woke up, I had like 100 missed calls, 300 voice messages. My tires kept getting slashed, and I found out the dude I was talking to was his baby mom, and she followed him to my house, so she knew where I stayed at. She knew my car, all her messages. I was like, bitch, I didn't know this was your nigga. Why you?
Yeah, Look,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
for him.
we go on and on about this.
Listen, we really can. We really can. We're going to go ahead and end this episode, y'all.
Because I had a crazy situation.
Yeah, I swear. The more we talking to this, look, we sitting here like, what's something romantical? Somebody, I don't know, but a nigga that cheated on me, oh, we can talk all day.
Some crazy shit.
We can talk about niggas cheating all day.
Doing some crazy shit.
But we hope y'all are enjoying this solo episode. Drop in the comments some of the craziest situations that you have encountered. So what is some crazy shit you done or has happened to you on all the things we talked about though? Let's hear what is something romantic that costs nothing. I don't remember the other question. And let's hear y'all cheating stories.
Yeah, them cheating stories gonna go.
Them cheating stories. I can't wait. Thank y'all again for listening to the High Heels and Tea podcast.